everybody. Welcome back. It's Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist from Reaction Therapy, here to break down lyrics to Kid LAROI. The Kid LAROI is back. Brand new song, I've heard, dedicated to none other than Juice WRLD. Where Does Your Spirit Go is the name of the song. Cannot wait to hear it. You know, mental health awareness spread to the world is our mission. So let's get into it without further ado. Woo, here we go. The Kid LAROI. Where Does Your Spirit Go?
And I saw the look on your face when it changed and you weren't looking back. No coming back.
God, is so sad. Wasn't he there when Juice WRLD died on that plane? And I can't imagine at that age, what was that, about 5 years ago or so, that he, just so much younger, and just witnessed that in front of him. And the words that he uses, faded away in the dark and you're never coming back. Just the thing you don't expect to happen actually happens right in front of you. And then he says, I saw the look on your face when it changed and you weren't looking back. You know that, gosh, in the moment where you see somebody dying or passing away and you see the look on their face and they're not looking back, they're not there anymore to be able to look back and no coming back, what it must feel like to him to relive that. You want to talk about trauma. You want to talk about needing some mental health treatment, some EMDR, some trauma work, because that just is a visual that's impossible almost to get out of your head, and your brain recycles that, you know, that grief and that shock that lasts for a long time. And the way he just stretches this out, faded away and you're never coming back. Oh.
No coming back. Numb today, but tomorrow I'll feel it. Truth is worse every time that I hear it. Know you're gone, but tell me, where did your spirit go? Run away from the way that I'm feeling. Maybe that's just the way that I'm healing. Know you're gone, but tell me, where did your spirit go? I just don't get it. All the
This is such a great voice. He has such a great voice, so unique. And you can hear the feeling in his voice. He describes it so well. Numb today, tomorrow I'm going to feel it. You know, that shock that comes over when you lose someone, especially someone right in front of you, the shock that hits. It's like you're in shock. And when I've seen people lose certain people in their lives, the shock can last for months, honestly. I mean, you can go on living life and you can do things, but you're not really attached to the magnitude of the moment. And like he says, numb today, but tomorrow I'll feel it. And the truth never gets any better. The fact that Juice WRLD's gone, the fact that he doesn't have him to call, the fact that he doesn't have him to hang out with and spend time with and hear that voice. It just wants to know where his spirit is. Like, you're gone, but where is your spirit? I need that, because it's almost like people will feel there's an emptiness, there's something that's gone. And when you were here, I had that spirit and I just need some connection to you. And I love the way he described, this is classic denial, right? The stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. The runaway from the feeling from the way that I'm feeling, and maybe that's just the way that I'm healing. I tell that to people all the time in my office. You know, denial is a real part of grief. Like, this can't be real. I don't even want to address it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. And maybe that's the way I'm healing. It's not for a forever thing, but it is a thing that lasts for a little while. to know that running away and wanting to just not deal with it is normal. That's a part of grief. You can't just push somebody through that. Oh, I just don't get it. He just doesn't get it. I just want to make sense of it.
I just don't get it. All the things I wish I would have said before you took your last breath. How'd you build me up just to leave me now? Oh, and I just don't know where to go. Tell me where we go. Oh.
I've had a person like this in my life that I named my youngest son after. Somebody who's a mentor, somebody who gives you something you never could get from anywhere else or anybody else, and just one day died of a heart attack, gone. And just had talked to him the day before. And this is a much bigger magnitude for the kid LAROI here. But his lyrics are perfect. I'm not kidding you. When it comes to the feeling of losing someone like that, all the things I wished I would have said before you took your last breath, it's gone. Like you don't have a chance anymore. That's that's how horrible grief is. Like when somebody's gone, you can't go back and just make anything up. This is the anger part. How'd you build me up just to leave me now? That's what in the world? How could you do that to me? That's the anger part of it. I just don't know where to go. That's the bargaining part. Like I just don't know what to do anymore. And I'm floating and drifting around and making up stories inside my head, and I'm lost. Please tell me where to go. I mean, it's like, Juice, you were the one who would tell me where to go, what to do, how to handle this. You would tell me, and now you're not here. And anybody who's had somebody close to them that they've lost can feel this and know you don't have that guiding force anymore, that beacon. You want to figure out what they would want. And I tell people, channel that energy, bring them back into your world. What would he be saying to you today? And I'll bet the kid LAROI could figure that out and know what he would say.
Oh, tell me where we go. No, I just don't call you whenever I'm drunk. Then I remember you're gone. Wish I could hear what you'd say. Hope that I'm all that you saw. I'm taking all that you taught. Blood coming up when you cough. Cold as December, I saw. Trying to hold on to your soul. Fuck all that letting you go. I'll never let you go.
There's so much in each verse that he puts out. Call you whenever I'm drunk, and then I realize you're gone. And people who have done that know the feeling. Like you just instantly reach out, text somebody or call somebody that is no longer here. And it's like, oh, they're not here to go to you. Instinctively do that, especially when he's drunk and high and he's not with it and he just wants to pull him back in. Wish I could hear what you'd say. That's the part where I tell people you can't hear what he says. Just let yourself listen. Let yourself, remember him, bring him back into your body and feel that. Hope that I'm all that you saw. I'm taking all that you taught. Like he is soaked in. It's like he wants Juice WRLD to know, I've taken in all that you've taught me. I have remembered what you've given me, and I am using that day to day. Blood coming up when you cough. It's like he's recalling those final moments. The December that was the coldest he had ever seen because his mentor, his idol, his friend had died. Trying to hold on to your soul. It's like, forget letting you go. That's not happening. I am holding on to you forever, Juice WRLD. Never gonna let you go.
Go, I'll never let you go. Numb today, but tomorrow I feel it. Truth is worse every time that I hear it. Know you're gone, but tell me where did your spirit go? Run away from the way that I'm feeling. Maybe that's just the way that I'm healing. Know you're gone, but tell me where did your spirit go? I just don't get it. All the things I wish I would have said before you took your last breath.
I want everybody to remember this last piece here because I think this is one of the biggest. It describes grief so well. the kid LAROI does in this whole thing, because it's a confusion. Grief takes many forms for a lot of different people. But remember these last lines, like what I wish I could have said, because you can do that with people in your world today. You can say what you need to say to them, write what you need to write, text, call, do what you need to do to send those messages to people. And that lost feeling that you have sometimes in life, you need to pull in the people who have been mentors in your life, the people that believe in you, the people that have been there for you, even if they're not here. If they are, it's great. Go to them and please just learn words of wisdom. But if they're not, pull in the lessons and the words that they've shared with you so that you can build strength. That positive resource is a good thing, because he's talking to his mentor, to his idol, to his guide, to his friend that says, I just want to know, what do I do from here?
I just don't get it. All the things I wish I would have said before you took your last breath. How'd you build me up just to leave me now? Oh, and I just don't know where to go. Tell me where we go. Oh, no, I just don't.
Kid LAROI, where does your spirit go? Notice how he said at the end, I just don't know where to go. Tell me where we go. He says, tell me where we go. Like, you're still with me. I'm not letting you go. Where do we go next? Such a cool line. And this is such a great tribute. What a very cool way for him to honor Juice WRLD and to share the vulnerability, like the transparency of his own feelings to that relationship so far down the road that he still carries that with him day to day. Anybody who's got a mentor or an idol or a guide like that in their life knows what that feels like. Remember, though, this isn't real therapy. It's just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. Check the links if you want professional help. You deserve that. And let us know your comments. Tell us what you think about this, or go chat on our Discord server with 3,000 people that want to talk to you about it too. Remember, mental health does matter. The Kid LAROI matters. What a great song. And we'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.